What if the human brain had more potential? What if there was a drug that could drastically improve your focus, enhance athletic performance, and cure fatigue? Would you take it? What if it already exists?
Modafinil?
Modafinil.
Modafinil.
That was also something Hillary Clinton was supposed to be on.
Really?
Yeah, she was supposed to be on modafinil. It's kind of good.
Yeah.
Would you choose to unlock your brain? Fighter pilots, entrepreneurs, athletes, and university students have one thing in common: modafinil, the prescription drug for excessive daytime sleepiness, with surprising potential for cognitive enhancement. Modafinil inspired the feature film Limitless, starring Bradley Cooper, adding to the hype created by a WikiLeaks email indicating Hillary Clinton's likely use of the drug. Importantly, clinical trials show that modafinil can augment information processing, attention, learning, and memory forming, making it an attractive prospect to university students like Jonathan Attard.
So I first heard about modafinil when I started studying at UTS. My friend referred it to me when I told him I was struggling to focus and I couldn't deal with the pressure. He said, "Here, try this out," and then that's where it all began. I'm currently studying a double degree. I'm doing a Bachelor of Business and a Bachelor of Law. I'm also a finance assistant for an ASX 200 listed company. And then when I got introduced to modafinil, it completely changed my life. I became a lot more efficient. I've been using it for about a year now. I've been achieving outstanding grades, and it's really helped me balance both my jobs, my social life with my friends and my girlfriend, and I'm a lot more active in terms of fitness. The good thing about modafinil is it's easily accessible and it's a common drug used among many peers studying law. On modafinil, ultra vision, tunnel vision focused, headphones on, don't even have to put my phone on do not disturb anymore, and I'm much more efficient when I study, much more focused, and it's awesome.
So who do you buy modafinil off?
You don't actually expect me to answer that, right?
I first heard about modafinil on the subreddit Nootropics, so I ordered 10 pills online from a site called buymoda.com. So I found them really helpful to study. I immediately told my friend circle, messaging them on Facebook, saying how much it improved my focus, my attention, my motivation. I then decided to order 300 pills from the same website at a cost price of about $250, and thought that it would be a decent business idea. As far as I can see, modafinil is only having a positive impact in the lives of the people that I'm selling to. They're able to maintain very high university grades, excel in their jobs, and also participate in social activities with their friends. So at my university, there are academic guidelines, and there's no rules against taking drugs such as modafinil for studying. If my tutors were to find out, they'd probably react with disdain or disgust. But I think that comes from a lack of education, because once you start reading about modafinil, you start hearing about the personal anecdotes from people who've used it, you begin to realize that it's actually a very healthy, effective, and beneficial drug.
But modafinil is not only used by university students. The enhanced focus and energy afforded by modafinil made it popular with professional athletes, prompting the World Anti-Doping Agency to ban its use in 2004. But modafinil remains prevalent in amateur sports.
I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast and I saw he recommended modafinil for study purposes and gym purposes, and I thought I'd give it a go myself. And I found that I never really had the level of focus before like I did using modafinil. It was nothing like I've ever experienced. Pre-workout and everything else wasn't quite the same as this. And I was able to get a really good pump and really focus on the weights and improve my lifts. So I've been doing MMA for about 2 years now, and I thought I'd try modafinil to improve my training and performance during fights after seeing how good it was in the gym. And I found that when training and in fights, I was able to focus much more, and my results were much better than what I was using beforehand. To me, most people in the world have 2 cups of coffee every day, sometimes 3, and they depend on that. So I don't think that me having modafinil every day is anything different from that. I'd say to anyone out there who wants to improve their studying or gym work or any sport they do, I'd really recommend modafinil to them to get better results and improve their focus when training or whatever they do.
Modafinil therefore seems to have drastic benefits for both cognitive and athletic performance. But is it too good to be true?
I'm a PhD student at the University of Sydney studying the impact of nootropics on the human brain, in particular modafinil. We know that the short-term implications of this drug include nausea and headaches. However, there haven't been enough clinical trials conducted to be able to determine the long-term implications that this has on the human brain. The information that we do have is from a recent review of the Journal of Neuropsychopharmacology, who came to the conclusion that the drug led to improved concentration and memory retention for all participants in the trials. As a medical student, I have to advise caution and suggest that nobody use this drug unless it is prescribed. Users should consider the impact that this drug has on their mind, body, and morality. Modafinil can certainly have an impact, but at what cost?